So why? I think in order to say why, I guess you would have to know who I am and know my story. So my name is Keenen Worrell. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Um, I grew up in a single parent household. Um, Lived in the hoods, College Park, Decatur, Bankhead. So I grew up in these places. However, one thing my mom always wanted to make sure I did was is that I made it to church. So it was a big thing for her to make sure that I was there, make sure that I enjoyed when I was there. So I grew up in ministry. I started serving when I was 13. Actually, I was 12. I snuck in, but 13, and have been serving ministry ever since. And youth ministry had a enormous impact on my life. Um, and that impact, I guess, brought me to meet my wife, which brought me to California, which brought me right here to Woodland, California. And I'm a Christian hip hop artist as well, and I had a wonderful time touring and releasing music and doing all that stuff. So that was originally the plan. I was just gonna do that, but as I began to be a youth pastor and be in youth ministry, I found myself kind of changing. I found myself kind of pursuing relationship with people more and engaging them in a way to where they could have an understanding of the word, and have an understanding of who Jesus is. And then one day, um, I'm in the Food for Less, and my son Cadence is there, and this young lady starts talking to my son Cadence, and I heard the Lord tell me not to move. I didn't move, and she begins engaging with my son, and she begins engaging with me, and she asked me about my son, and I told him, this is Cadence. He was a preemie baby. He was born 10 weeks premature. He was born 1 pound 11 ounces. And so what you see here today is a miracle. And she begins crying. She said she was really believing God for her to have a son, for her to have a child. And she started to lose hope. And I found myself in the middle of the aisle, laying hands on a husband and a wife, believing God for their son, believing God for their daughter, believing God for them to have a child. And I left that moment and I said that there's nothing I do on any day that's better than this. And I went home and I said, babe, I believe God has called us to plant a church in Woodland, California. And I feel like he said that we can see revival in this city, but it's up to us. So that's why.